Hey YouTube, I want to come to you today with another installment in our series, Finding Your Purpose. Today, something that I want to talk to you about is the importance of getting proper rest, the importance of getting the right sleep. Now, I know whenever you see videos like this, a lot of us are looking for like this is how I come to this conclusion. Just give me the 5-second answer and I'll be on my way. The problem when it comes to doing anything grand in life is it is actually going to take some time, and there might be some things you want to get hammered out before you get traveling down that road. One thing that you'll find when you're looking through medical journals from all around the world is most people don't actually get sufficient sleep. Unfortunately, we get interrupted sleep, or we get sleep that is not actual proper cyclical sleep that allows our body and our mind to reset over a period of time. And it's something that we need to pay attention to and be aware that without proper sleep, we are going to have difficulty when it comes to decision making. Again, I'm just trying to give you a little helpful hints that will get you to the place to where you can pull the trigger, as the saying goes. There comes a time when we can try to evaluate the situation the best we can and try to alleviate any potential pitfalls, which is wise. That's a smart thing to do. You don't want to go into something blindly, but you also want to make sure that your mind is functioning at its greatest capacity, so the greatest tool that you actually have been given you can use as well as it can be used. And sleep is an integral part of that, as well as diet. One thing I would suggest doing is taking a few minutes and finding whoever your favorite medical source is and see what suggestions they give you about getting more sleep. This is what I have used for me personally. Caffeine reduction is number one in any form that it comes in. If you're waking up in the morning and you have to have coffee, and I'm a person who's drank coffee, still do, my whole life, I can tell you that if you wake up in the morning and you have no energy and completely drained out, is because you didn't get proper sleep. That's why we crave the coffee in the morning, because our mind knows that our body needs to be moving and our body is still trying to get rest. So what we need to do is give our body the chance to recover properly, and then in the morning when we wake up, we'll be able to move through the day without as much. Now, I still drink coffee. I drink a 50-50 split because I don't need it anymore. I have made accommodations in my life and my diet that allow me to now get proper sleep. That will change not only how your brain works, but also how your body works. And sometimes things that maybe were constantly pained or constantly backed up, those things have a way of working themselves out. Oh, that was a little gross. Mental picture there. But it is how our body functions at its optimal form. And so we do have to take into account the fact that we are functioning in a body with a mind that needs certain things to work right. Well, in our previous video, we talk about diet. There's things that you need to control with what you put in your mouth, and also what you allow to put in your ears. When we need to get rest, we also need to get rest from the things that are causing us stress and aggravation, in the fact that they are distracting from the thing that we want to do. One challenge that I put before people is I ask them this: if I came and handed you $1 million, what would you go do tomorrow? Now, I'm not talking about vacations and stuff like that. When you get all that out of your system and you came back home and you had nothing to do, what would you do if you didn't have to worry about money? If you didn't have to worry about taking care of those that are around you, what is the thing that you would do? Well, that's the thing you should be trying to do without that, because that's what you're best suited for. It's usually the thing that you wake up with on your mind in the morning. It's usually the thing that you find yourself daydreaming about when you're off alone by yourself somewhere, just staring off into the clouds. We have to be willing to evaluate these thoughts that we have, and that we have had, many of us have had for many, many years of our life, and look at them as more than just a pipe dream, but maybe that was the thing that the whole time that we have been searching for this purpose, the thing we overlook because it's actually the thing that's most familiar to us. The reason why so many people are miserable in their life, in my humble but accurate opinion, is because they have spent their entire life chasing after something that they weren't meant for. You're never going to be happy chasing after things that you're not meant for. And so getting your body, getting your mind into a state where it is better functioning, where it is doing what it is supposed to be doing, it's doing the thing that it's designed for, which is guiding you down the road. It is leading you through life's path. We have to make sure our equipment is working at its optimal form when we are trying to step out on these grand journeys. You would never think about going on a trip through the Sahara without loading up on water first. You would never think about going to Antarctica or to the North Pole without enough food and rations for your body to be able to keep you sustained through that kind of temperature. The same thing is true when it comes to finding our purpose. When you are looking to fulfill the purpose that you feel that you were made for, you're going to have to be on the top of your game. You have to be ready for anything. The rocks come quickly, and they come from places you would never expect them. Trust me on this one. Believe me when I say that. Believe me when I say that. You have to be able to take what is coming your way. If you look at a biography of anyone in any industry whatsoever that has ever accomplished anything of any consequence, enough consequence that they made a biography about him, you're going to find one thing, and that is overcoming obstacles. Don't allow yourself to be your worst obstacle because your body isn't functioning right, your brain isn't functioning right because of things that we can change. We can increase, you want to increase your sleep, decrease the sugar that you intake, decrease the stimulants, decrease the caffeine, cut all those things back. You will sleep better. Your body is trying to sleep. When we are overstimulated, we're fighting nature. We're not solving more problems. We're creating problems. Nature has a way of taking care of itself, and I hate to say it, but nature always is right. So. All right, guys. Hope that helped a little bit. I will be seeing you again next week. All right. Keep on the path. All right. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.